shout out to them for not showing Batman's parents get killed again.
I was about to say, I thought it was going to happen. I thought it was. I'm like, okay. Because when they started talking about the parents, I go, here we go. We're going to go back down that rabbit hole. Cinemark in there. And we just going to stop at the bat. The Batman, nigga. Pan out on the face. Yeah, check it out, y'all. Going to see the Batman. Put the bat on him. See the Batman. We're going to tell y'all what we think. And 2 hours and 56 minutes is this one. So you know how DC get out. You see the bat, you know what we doing out here.
You see the bat, you see the man, you see Batman.
We out here, man, all right? Just want to get a picture of the sign.
Does it look like I'm carrying anything?
What y'all gonna do, pet it to get down?
Sometimes you gotta walk in with the drink.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta keep that thing on you. Listen,
I know.
I need some vitamin C.
Yo, listen, I was supposed to hit the Dollar Tree. That's usually my move. Cinemark.
3 hours later. Maybe 3.5 hours later, because that was the longest set of previews I've ever seen in my life. They were straight up, they had to be a half hour long.
Who do you blame on that? Do you blame Batman, the movie production people, or do you blame the movie theaters that put the shit out? Like, guys, we gotta do this. We gotta shove in 78 fucking movie clips before this movie drops, you know?
I don't know. Yeah, I wonder who makes the most money of that, because it was noticeable. Like, that's easily the most amount of but who cares? Right. We're talking about the Batman, and first thing that blew my wig back, what I enjoyed, was when they dropped the bomb right on his first voiceover. Fear is a tool.
I wrote that down. That's so funny, man. I jotted that down. I was like, that fear is a tool was just like,
hello.
Nigga, that's life.
Hello.
That's Putin. What the fuck he's doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like dictatorship. Like, fear is a tool, man. And people that want to use that shit as a wrench to kind of open somebody up, they're out there.
That was very apropos of what's happening today, so I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a lot of tie-in stuff, man. I don't know, man. I was all over the place with this one a little bit.
I liked the overall vibe of it. I liked that they went back to the darker. You know, I enjoyed that.
Right, it got a little darker.
Yeah.
I felt like I really enjoyed Sin City. So a lot of the smoldering fucking narrating, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, a lot of the poetry kind of narrating he did in there. I don't think I'd have seen that in the other Batmans like that.
Yeah.
Where he kind of did a lot of that kind of, I felt like it was a little bit over dramatized.
There was funny parts that I think weren't supposed to be funny.
Right.
Like, listen, when he fucking tells Alfred that he's not his dad, are you kidding me? That was the funniest emo. Come on, man.
You know what, Alfred? Like, nigga, he only been wiping your ass for how long, though? Like, you gonna do him like that? How's that
And if you don't, I mean, you're watching a review, if by chance you're watching this, so yes, there's gonna be spoilers. Right. Real quick question, though. What happened to Alfred? Did he make it?
They just left him in the hospital.
Like, they definitely did not button up the Alfred story.
No.
Right?
He was tubed and left there.
Now, when there's 3 hours of a movie, button that one up. Now, I do have to say, didn't have to be 3.
It didn't.
And I'm not saying it dragged. I'm not saying, but it did. No, that was.
I think there was some dragging parts for me. For me personally, I think there was some of it is like you said. It's like, we didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
That scene didn't have to be like that. Spoiler alert for me personally. I didn't really care for some of the ending. In the water with the torch, I don't know. That was kind of corny to me.
when he took that back bump off the top of the cage for no reason. Like, listen, you could have swooped down and dropped it. Like, that would have been okay.
You know what's a good observation for me in this one? He was a little more clumsy in here, man. He was a little more like, I don't know, man. It's like a little not, and he wasn't as nimble as the Batman I'm used to seeing, man.
Yeah.
Knocking on doors and shit. Like, that shit was strange. You know who I am? I don't know what the fuck was that. It was funny, but then it was like, that was very un-Batman-like. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga always crept around. Snuck up, like how he was doing with the Catwoman through the whole fucking movie, just popping up. That was him. But then the knocking on the door and the weird and just beating the shit out of people.
Speaking of clumsy, I like when he jumped off the roof after snuffing the commissioner. When he jumped off the roof with the it's like almost like the windbreaker type
paraglide suit,
the paraglide suit, and then busts his fucking ass.
And he starts limping.
Yeah,
he's fucking limping like.
I'm not mad at that part. Like I'm not criticizing. That shit was funny as fuck. I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but that was. Hilarious.
I feel like that's for the people that always say, "Yo, Batman be going through some shit, man. He'll never get hurt." Like, no, that was like, yo, that got fucked up a little bit.
Because there was the little pause moment after that shit happened. He got up, just kind of like, almost like Peter from Family Guy, just holding the knee up, just.
It reminded you that he was a real dude.
Yes.
Some of the movies you watch, some Batmans you just like, he a real dude, right? Like that showed like.
Yep. Things happen. Accidents happen. That shit was funny.
I think I want to tap into the gadgets of this one. I needed more, man. I needed more gadgets myself, man. I felt like we're at a point now, Batman, the series of Batman movies, that you got to give us some shit. The eye thing was dope, all right, with the eye camera. You know what I'm saying?
The eye lens, that's some real life shit too. That's crazy.
That was with the contact lens that had the fucking camera in it. That was kind of dope. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
The Batmobile, that was a thumbs down for me.
The Batmobile looked like a rally car with a fucking jet engine on it. That was. I'm used to the Batmobile.
It was like a muscle car, kind of just with a thunder pack in the back.
I'm used to the Batmobile looking cooler. I have to say that Batmobile didn't look that cool to me.
His bike didn't look that cool either. I don't know. It was like a regular. I think they were trying to dumb it down a little bit and make it. But it's like, yo, Batman is the rich nigga with the best gadgets, man. I didn't see the rich nigga with the best gadgets. Yeah, that upset me a little bit. You know what I mean?
And now listen, we're hopping all over the place. We just got out. We're brains all over the place.
Right.
But the dope gadget that he did have was that adrenaline.
That was some other shit. I didn't know he had that in his repertoire. That nigga's like,
because somebody started fucking up his girl and he was just like, right. Funk.
And
hit himself with the Drenny shot.
Couldn't turn it off and almost beat the hell out that nigga. But
that's what I like too, because even in the beginning, and you know, the adrenaline kind of brought him back to it after, but in the beginning, he was beating the shit out of people.
Yeah,
like
he was.
those clowns that were on the train platform trying to fuck with that Asian dude.
Yeah.
He punched that first dude in the head like 7 fucking times.
Right. There was a little more street brutalness to him, which was enjoyable.
Brutal.
You know what I mean? It was a little more enjoyable from the beat the shit out of people in that manner. Because like I said, it made it more real. I felt like what was I gonna talk about? The Riddler, all right? Because like he was your main enemy in here.
The main villain.
You know, your main villain. He had a Saw vibe to him. It was a very suspense thriller kind of like murder mystery kind of. You know what I mean? Like Saw. All I saw was Saw. The kind of shit he was doing is like, okay, I didn't know if I liked it or not for the Riddler, but I think for the big Batman connoisseur, people that go deep in the comic book, they're probably gonna tear this apart. In my opinion, for people that follow heavy, I'm not like a super like, oh dude, you know, I know it sounds like I'm killing it, but it's just for me, certain things were a little off. But the Riddler kind of had his vibe though. He was still with the riddles were there, the goofiness of him. I kind of liked him, but then it was like, I don't know. I think they forced a certain kind of way on him.
I enjoyed most of his stuff. But like I said, I think there were other things that were funny that maybe weren't supposed to be funny. Like when Batman catches him, puts him in Arkham, and he calls him over there and they have the conversation. The singing before he started really singing, but the singing of everything when he was just like saying, this wasn't supposed to happen. Like that shit was funny.
Right.
That shit was
funny.
A
lot of yelling he did, like, you know, like the dude that's kind of like, you could tell he was out of his mind. So the actor who played him, I'm not sure of his name. I think he did a good job of playing it. I just felt like the way they put the Riddler out there was just, it was different, man.
I enjoyed the dichotomy of the character to where he was almost in the Batman vein of he was fucking up and killing the people that, see, Batman catches the people, doesn't kill them, but Riddler was like, these people are doing bad stuff, I'm killing them.
Right, I'm
what I mean?
I'm gonna do what you're supposed to be doing, Batman.
So I like the struggle that Batman had, because it was like, yo, but he's taking these people
doing
out.
The Lord's work.
Yeah, he's taking people out, but Batman doesn't like that they go too far. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm still a little twisted because if you haven't seen it, you know, sorry, turn it off now or whatever. But So he didn't know that was Bruce?
At the end,
they left you hanging because they made it. You're on the edge of your seat like, this nigga's about to upload a video showing every world that this nigga's really bad. That's what I was thinking when he was like, oh, you're about to see. I'm like, he about to upload a video showing the world, ha, Bruce is Batman, got him. So I think he was really nervous, Batman. It looked like I'm about to shit
especially when he got him at Arkham and he's like, Bruce Wayne. And like he thought he was just calling him Bruce Wayne the whole time, and then he turns in like, yeah, we didn't get him. it was a hell of a.
Which it was weird to me because all the other kills that the Riddler had in there, he kind of was present in a sense. I think except for one other one, but I think he was present in the most of the time for the other killings. But he wasn't there for Bruce. He just kind of slid into the crib.
Even not necessarily there, but he like did. Because, like, the dude they put the collar around. Like, he did that to him. He kind of didn't leave it up to... But I guess that had to be for the storyline to go.
Because that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, everybody else got the hand-to-hand combat. Like, Bruce just got something in the mail that old Alfred took the rap on.
Commissioner Gordon he had some zingers that were really funny. Like, even... I forget the exact verbiage, but one time when he's like, I know you for 2 years, man. I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was funny.
Like, I know you for 2 years. I don't even know you. You talking about trust? He's like, you gonna talk about trust to me? I've been fucking with you for 2 years. I don't even know who you are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about trust here?
Falcone was
Totoro,
was a great character. I enjoyed how they expanded on Batman's mother's background.
Okay.
I enjoyed because
that was a
like
different twist.
she was actually in Arkham and they were trying to cover that up. I enjoyed how they explained the murders of Batman's parents. And not first off, this is probably fourth off, seventh off, whatever. Shout out to them for not showing Batman's parents get killed again.
I was about to say, I thought it was going to happen. I thought it was. I'm like, okay, because when they started talking about the parents, I'm going, here we go. We're going to go back down that rabbit hole. We're going to get the scene.
Oh, I just never need to see that scene again. I've seen it in the Batman animated fucking cartoons. I've seen it in every.
Well, you almost thought they were going to rehatch it, and he was going to find out the real person who killed his father and mother. Like,
exactly,
bro. We found out like 6 movies already. Yeah. Who killed your mother and father? You even went to a fucking convent in the middle of a temple to get the, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
but I like I like how they explained it. That was nice. The only problem, and it's not even a problem, it's just me that I've seen, that dude that played Falcone, he's been in so many Adam Sandler movies. So that shit, like, he was a great actor. Like, I was there, but
Turturro, I think his name is John Turturro, something like that.
It was just too much of like, I was like, oh no, I know what he's like.
Certain vibe of a character he plays
in whatever Adam Sandler movie, where he was rich, he was his butler,
like Mr. Deeds. Yeah.
So it was
very sneaky. That guy.
Yeah, I saw him so much, but. Once again, he's a phenomenal actor. I'm not shitting on him. It's just when you see somebody from somewhere, that's where you.
But yo, how about what you call it? Was unidentifiable to me. Fucking, they did such a great job. Yeah, it's such a great job on the cosmetic makeup of Penguin that Colin Farrell I did not recognize under that shit. Same. I'm looking around his eyes. I'm like, yo, I can't tell that's Colin, man. I'm looking. I even went at one point. I opened the fucking thing up to get a picture of the nigga on my fucking phone. I'm like, yo, I gotta see
voice
what he
as well. He did a great voice as well.
Nah, he was funny. Penguin was funny. I wonder what the scars on his face is. Did he get cosmetic surgery from when he was deformed from the original Penguin look, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, that'd be, maybe they'll follow up with that because obviously next movie is Riddler, Joker, and Penguin. Yep. So that'll be cool. I like that.
See, that's what I hope this is a good build up to that. Because, I think this was probably a opening draw to
this was part 1.
Right, to what it's going to be more of. If you're looking for the super action, a whole lot of it, you're gonna get a little more story in this one, I say, than a lot. There's dope action, don't get me wrong, but I think you're getting more story in here, a lot more violins. As the young lady, when we left the theater, had to get woken up. I think, certain drama, it might put you down.
The soundtrack was fire, though. I enjoyed the soundtrack.
It was very cinematic, it was very, dramatized.
There was an emotion, like it was one of those. The music was made for emotion. You know what I mean?
Right. What I have for what about the? I don't know if there was a lot of jams but the cops are real goofy in this one. I don't know.
Like even I wrote down funny voices, right? Because even like that first that one dude that comes in while Batman is at the first crime scene when he's just like, hey, what's going on? Like it was just their voices popped really heavy, which was like funny as shit. And I know it was another part where it wasn't supposed to be funny, but their voices were really funny.
Yeah, they had a lot of police. Like these niggas were fully staffed.
Yeah. Gotham did not defund the police because those motherfuckers were there.
Especially when like he was like flying out of the station and like every level, every floor had at least 30 cops running to the middle of the foyer. It was kind of like, what the fuck is
that? Was another one where it was, I mentioned to you while we were watching the movie, I was like, so scene. They just forgot that Batman punched him in the fucking face but what's and dipped out?
When he had to pull him close to like, he kicks her, get out of here, kicks everybody out. I enjoyed that one. And the way he was looking at him, like he wanted everybody to see him like he was fucking giving
barking
him shit.
On him.
But he's like, yo, take these keys and give me a right hook. You know what I mean? Exactly. Give me a right cross and take these keys.
Yep.
But nah, that whole scene was pretty,
That was a dope scene. I definitely liked the scene. But like I said, in the story, it kind of went weird because, like I said, then later, just all the cops are cool with Batman. Right. And we kind of skipped over. Like I said, I think the part, not that they have to show every single thing because it was 3 hours long, but almost like the part where I feel like Alfred was forgotten. I feel like there could have been some part where he was like,
at least show the nigga's face.
I did that. You know, like he's cool now, guys. Don't worry. I don't know.
I don't know. Fucking flood. He might have died in the dry. I mean, the hospital he was in could have got flooded out. We don't know that. You got to tell us these things, man. What do you think about Catwoman?
I thought she was dope.
Yeah, she was hot too.
In another, I bet you like next time she'll come back with a better face covering. But like I said, this was one. I'm not complaining about it.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that they were gonna be rolling out with more from this from this one. You know what I
mean? I
just
felt like the ending gave it away to where it's like they you know, obviously Falcone's down. Fucking Penguin's there. He's standing up. And plus, like, you're not going to introduce the fucking Joker in the cell next to Riddler and just be like, and that's it.
And that's where we're going to leave you guys. Thanks for showing
exactly.
up. You know what I mean?
And it's over.
Like, the Batman. Good times.
Exactly. No, but yeah, Catwoman, I thought she was really dope. I mean, it meant, like, shout out to Lenny Kravitz. That's his daughter.
That's Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to her. I thought she played the part great. I thought she looked great. I thought the costume was where it needed to be for part one because she's not into her super
right.
villain
role
role
just
yet.
Like a ski mask kind of with a holes cut out.
Exactly.
You know, she had her little claws going. You know what I mean? Cats everywhere. So
it was nice even that they got into her story a good amount with finding out how her mother passed away and who was her father and things like that. I thought that was really nice to where they dove into so much. Like this, it was a movie. But man, this could have been and of course it's a Batman. It's gonna be a movie, but this was like almost like a 4-part something. I don't know.
Right.
There was so much
like
involved.
A series vibe to it. Like you know what I mean. Yeah. You know what I mean. Like they could have like you could have the Batman series, and this would have kind of been that. So if you know what I mean, if you're looking for the older like quick in and out Batman, bang 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 action. You might not get it as much. But Batman always had dramatized stories, though, a little bit. He always did.
Spread apart, there was a bunch of good action. Like, he kicked ass, which I enjoyed. Like, when he went to talk to the Penguin, when he went to talk to the Penguin, he beat the shit out of people. I like, even there was that one scene where it was completely dark, and they're trying to shoot him, and all you see is the light from the guns while he's fucking people up. Right. That was really dope.
Visual. That was a good visual.
The visual of, I think it might have been the first or the second time that Batman and Catwoman kissed. Right. That shot was just super cool. Like, it just looked right.
Yeah. I said, for me, like I said, I went into, like, I enjoyed the movie, but there was just some parts where I was like, I thought it was, like I said, over-dramatized with some of it. You know what I mean? And I don't know how I feel about this Batman. This is his first one, right?
Yeah.
This guy, I don't know. I've never seen him play in anything. I don't know his name.
You never seen Twilight?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah. Nope.
You need to watch Twilight.
I know there's like 4 of those fuckers too.
At least, yeah. But he was the main guy from Twilight. I thought the chin was right for the mask. I'll tell you that.
You gotta have a good chin.
Was right for the
only one
mask.
that fucked it up probably was Clooney, but he's the only one that didn't have a true Batman chin.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
the chin was super correct for the mask. I definitely enjoyed it.
He was like a little darker.
Yeah. He was more of an emo type, like I said, the "You're Not My Father" shit killed me. That shit was hilarious. The darker vibe of it, I like, and I hope that they keep that, and I hope that they keep doing that for the next ones.
Because it worked like for the Dark Knight, especially then when that came out like that, it was like, oh, okay, shit got dark real quick. And,
exactly.
You know, I think that they can catch on to that and run with it because, you know, I think the Batman fans really enjoy that one. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, you can't go Jack Nicholson in 92, you know what I'm saying, or 91 or whatever it was, because That's what it was. That was a masterpiece in its own.
Yeah.
But that was more. You had more comedy and family. Like you gathered around with the family to watch some stuff like that. This one was a little murder death, more murder death killing it and shit.
Yeah. This was darker, but I enjoy that, and I like that they make darker stuff nowadays for adults because we grew up with. I mean, and it's it's been
they
around.
Know what they're doing. It's like the biggest Batman fans. They know their age bracket. Like the newer. Young guys aren't as big as a Batman. I mean, they're Batman fans, but the deep-rooted people are older, so you got to give them what they need.
There's been people that have been fans for so long that it'd be tough to come out with some type. But
too much kitty. Yeah.
I think there is a kid one coming out, but it's like Batman and his dog, and it's an animated one. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's
we'll
there's
give
funny
the
stuff
Annies
like
for the
that.
kids. You want Annies? You get Annies.
Exactly. Like the live action's got to be something crazy. What? Oh, fuck. There was something else that was... Oh, yeah. Also, this has to be the first Batman that somebody got called a shithead. And Catwoman called someone a dickbag, which is...
Let's go get that dick
fucking
bag.
Hilarious.
I did really get a kick out of the first clue with the thumb drive. That was kind of funny.
Yep, the thumb drive was good.
The thumb with the fucking USB in it. Like, you had to swipe the thumb to get into the axis. That was cool.
I don't even know what this was rated, actually. That was interesting, too. I don't know what it was rated.
It should have been at least PG-13.
Yeah, it had to be at least that.
Yeah, I don't know about R, because we didn't get that gore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There wasn't gore. There was definitely fighting.
Yeah,
but I'm
like a severed thumb, but it wasn't like really gruesome.
Yeah.
You didn't watch it happen. You just saw a thumb.
But I mean, the beginning was pretty raw with that murder. Yeah, PG-13 is what it is. But I mean, shit, I didn't know PG-13 could be like murders and shit. Because the first murder was pretty, a couple thumps to the fucking... Like I said, a couple times Batman, when he did the adrenaline shot.
Like I said, I did kind of enjoy the Riddler just because, like I said, he was goofy, but they made him darker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like with the fucking leather mask, and it was like a very Saw vibe. Guys are waking up with contraptions on them and shit. Like, that's Saw. You know what I'm saying? So that element was like different, but it was, it was kind of dope at the same time.
And I think that is... I feel like I read something online where that was a super, super throwback to like that outfit that he was wearing was like that was in a comic book long time ago.
I don't go as deep. So when I said Batman fans like, dude, you don't even know. I get it. I don't. Don't let the bat. Don't let the bat top fool you. I like the bats, but I don't go deep into the comic book world.
Yeah.
So somebody could tear that apart and tell me so. But you know what I mean. If so, then I'm okay with being wrong on that. But I thought he was good at his riddles and shit. You know what I'm saying, and how he kind of laid it out. Got everybody jammed up.
I also liked the stuff where that more stuff that went with today, like all the politics stuff and getting into how corrupt politics are. I thought that was nice. Plus getting into how there's so many programs out there that don't actually help. The renewal program that they're talking about, where it's like they put up $1 billion and it didn't do shit. Everybody just took from it like that. That's like the whatever company it was. I forget what they are, because I don't want to even guess a name. But one of these big ass donation companies out here that takes money from everybody, and it was like billions and billions of dollars, and like they built 3 houses over in like Belgium. You know what I mean? Where it was like,
it's like the McDonald's Foundation where they got the McDonald house. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put, you see the thing where they always, people donate, or the Red Cross. You know what I'm saying? You donate, and then it's like, you're not even out. Where the money going to?
Exactly.
How about where's this cancer money going? Are you guys working on it?
BLM, where'd all that money go? That shit. A lot of people got caught up in that, but I like that they address stuff like that in this shit, where it was like, I like the woman that they were trying to elect, she came off in a trying to almost a build back better type thing. You know what I mean? There was she also got shot twice and then was swimming fine, which is another interest. But Batman helped her out.
If you want to really kind of pry into it, it was some moments that like. He went over there and everybody.
But that's completely nitpick.
Right, it's nitpick, but it's weird shit that they could have probably did a little better on. But whatever. Trapped under the scaffolding, and then all of a sudden they're free, and then it's like he helps one person and everybody else is kind of like follows them with a torch, and it's like, I don't know, I thought that part was kind of corny, to be honest. I don't know. You know, just like as corny as it was when Batman and Superman stopped fighting because they had a similarity of their mother's name.
Their mothers had the same name.
Yeah, so I think maybe that's part of what DC does. Like, we got to get some corn in there somewhere where it's going to piss people off. But
I feel like DC, they're trying to carve out their own lane, which I appreciated with this, because for a lot of their movies, they haven't been great, and Marvel's been kicking their ass.
Right.
But at least with this, I think... But no, I fully agree. Like, that Gotham Square Garden scene... where, like I said, when he takes the flat back bump for no fucking reason, and then, but because I felt like that hammered home the, like, I'm here to help people now. Like, I'm turning around my image of just like, no more vigilante, no more vengeance. I am vengeance. I am vengeance. He stopped doing all that, and it's like, I am help now. I also liked the mental health aspect of, like, Riddler dropped bars when he was in Arkham talking to Batman about like, you don't know what it's like to be a real orphan. Right. Like, yeah, you were a billionaire orphan looking down on people from top. You know what orphans are? It's 30 people to a room. It's like, exactly. That's I like that, and because that you can extrapolate to so many other issues. Right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I thought that was really dope, where he was really dropping some stuff that made sense. You know?
Going after the hierarchy, you know, the rich got to watch their back. That's the shit they say. You know, people that greedy, not even rich, but just greedy people out there.
Y'all been eating long enough now.
But it was a good twist. How I like how they incorporated Bruce into the mix. Like, you know, I don't know if Bruce has ever been a target in any of the Batmans like that.
You know what? Too, there was probably the least amount of Bruce in this film.
That's true. And I take it from the way he popped up on the scene. He was in a hiatus for a long time because it was like, Bruce? You know what I mean? The way they kind of popped out, I was like, yo, is that nigga Bruce? No, he must have been in hiatus for like a long time.
They also said, too, that he was going nocturnal for a while. Right. But, because remember, Alfred was saying just like, no, I invited him here because I can't get you to go anywhere. Right. You're right. They were just, Bruce?
Straight emo vibe. No other way to put it is like, it was a more emo Batman. So,
exactly.
Love it or hate it, that's kind of what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Overall, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Like, it was definitely dope. Once again, I think they got a little bit of masturbatorial with making it 3 hours. It didn't have to be. And I think that they could have streamlined it down if it wasn't 3 hours. But, man, if part 2 comes out, I'm going to watch it. And I think that's the best. Like, the Batman 2, then the villains are the Riddler, the Joker, and the Penguin.
I'm looking forward to the second one because I feel like the stakes get set higher. You know, like the Riddler was his show. You know what I mean? He was introduced, this new guy. He had a real serial killer kind of vibe to him. You know what I'm saying?
And his you're right. It was with that, but then he also had like the crazy guy on the internet thing.
Right.
Which I thought that was a good...
into social shit. Yep. Yeah. This guy had followers and shit. So, you know, it's the new era. Get you guys involved with the whole likes and follow me. You know what I mean? Thanks, guys, for all your support.
Yeah, I know. He even popped on and was like, hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Oh, yes.
And they're like, he's even got 500 followers now.
Yep. and like with the, small militias and shit like that, and how people can go crazy with just an idea, you know?
Right.
I thought it was... There was a lot to digest. Right. You know what I mean? Like I said, we just watched the movie, walked to the car, turned this thing on, and boofed it. You know what I mean? Like, this was...
And they stayed true to the It Always Rains in Gotham.
Constant.
It's constant. It rains in Gotham all the time, and there's always some dope-ass visual they give you where there's fire in the water happening. Like, it's pouring rain and an explosion and fire. Like, when he was walking up to him, was upside down in the car. Fucking, was it Penguin?
Penguin, yep.
Yeah, he was upside down in the car, and he's like walking up to him, and it's like raindrops and fire in the background. Pretty dope. A lot of epic shots, man.
Yeah, a lot. The cinematography was dope.
Yeah, a lot of epic shots, I'd say, in there. Like I said, man, I liked it. Some things I didn't like. So I mean, that's honest opinion on that. You know.
Yeah, but Catwoman bounced out at the end, so I'm looking forward to her return because I think she's gonna go live some life. At some point in the second movie, she's gonna pop up in a flyer outfit of just like,
hey, they fell in love really quick though too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I don't think it always happens that way. Like I feel like when what was her name? Kim Basinger was the original one of the original cat. You know, Bruce kind of tantalized her a little bit before he kind of fell. You know what I'm saying?
But they were also
the chemistry.
They were also going. Remember, some of their stuff was out of the outfit. In this one,
that was
it
Bruce.
was all outfit.
That was Bruce and Michelle.
Yeah, I like when
That's true. She caressed his cowl.
when she caressed his cowl, and I like when she copped a quick attitude at the end when she knew that he wasn't coming with her.
Right.
That shit was like she wanted him to come with her. And
I think that taps into like some things where, you know, a woman might ask a motherfucker to choose her over his career. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not for that, like, baby, you know, this is what I was doing before we met. You see that bat symbol? I see you belong to somebody else. Like, word? Bitch, you been knew I was doing this shit. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was doing this when you met. It was like, it's kind of like that, to reverse it, it's kind of like that stripper shit. I was stripping when you met me.
Right, and he didn't even get to hit it yet, and you giving him shit. You know what I mean? And you kissed the nigga when he was slightly unconscious. So he didn't even get to enjoy that. All he did was kind of fucking see you getting fucked up and gave that shot to beat the shit out of people.
Adrenaline comeback.
And you know what I mean? A half-ass kiss he got. So,
but it was funny because when they did kiss on the you know, scaffolding of Gotham Square Garden, it was funny because, you know, she's like on top of him in a straddle position and her face is down like that, and all I could think was like her lips were so juicy and plump and looked so perfect, and then like they cut to him and he's got like no lips at all. Like I wanted her to say at some point, like, boy, you got no lips.
And just fucking slobber knock his face and leave a nice wet fucking imprint right there.
Oh yeah.
Of what it used to be.
But no, she was definitely a dope Catwoman. I hope, like I said, that she makes some triumphant return in part 2. I think that it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who's playing that Joker.
Yeah,
because you know, it sound like a different voice. Of,
I wonder if it might be on the internet already. You know what I mean? However that shit works.
Come out.
Yeah, the leaks come out at night.
Hey, leave a comment down below
if you know.
If you know.
And man, like I said, this is just stream of consciousness after we got out of the joint.
It's all fresh.
I'm sure there's so much that we forgot, so much that we missed, but like I said, overall, to me, that shit was dope.
Did love it, hate it? No, it's just every parts that we liked and did not like about it. You know what I'm saying? So.
But for me, it was more good than bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it had some good stuff.
I'm not mad at spending my $13.
Yeah. I spent $24 because the popcorn is ridiculous. Yo, go to Dollar Tree and go get you some fucking snacks before you go in there.
And listen, if you go to the Cinemark Theater, they don't care. Because I walked in, pockets heavy. And
dripping.
No one even looks at you.
You could have walked in and went to the arcade and probably slipped into the movies because they don't even man the post no more.
Yeah.
Like,
but
you know what I mean?
I'm happy to give my money because you know what? At some point, they're not even going to be having movies anymore because it's not profitable.
It's gonna fall off like fucking drive-ins, man.
Exactly.
You know, and then I appreciate a good theater.
Oh yeah.
You know, don't get one at your home. Still go out to these places.
Man, there's something different about the sound. Like we needed all that sound, the big explosions, the big the car noises while that shit's going. Like
you could hear the rain. I felt like you heard. I thought it was raining inside
the audio was super dope.
Yeah,
man.
I thought it was raining in the theater. Like I'm still like they were inside. It was dope. Because there was a scene I remember when I was listening when they were in the police station or whatever, and you can hear the rain outside.
Yes.
Kind of like I heard the pitter patter from the rain because I'm like, yo, nigga, they're inside. And I can still hear the rain outside. That's phenomenal fucking sound. You know what I'm saying?
It felt like it was modeled to the room we were in.
Right.
Yeah.
So that sound you get when you're inside and it's raining outside and you can hear it, they captured that. I thought it was raining here.
Yeah. Last thing I'm going to say. Go see it. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Go see it and tear it apart your own way. You know, you might love it, you might hate it. You might not like the new Batman. He might be too dark for you. You know what I mean? But, you know, if you hate emo people, you might not like him.
And I'm interested in seeing in part 2 how they get back to not liking Batman. Because part 2 is not going to work. Like, Gotham don't work when everybody loves Batman. You know what I'm saying? So there has to be something happen next time. Because right now, everyone loves Batman.
Right. I'm willing to give him another shot and see how he does for another come up. So. You know, I don't know who's your favorite Batman.
Who's your favorite Batman? Leave them down below.
Is it Val? Is it George? Is it motherfucking Michael?
Whoever it is, we'll be back next time there's anything Batman related and talk about it.
And listen, you see the bat, brother.
You see the bat.
Get your shit together.
Thank you for joining us here. Like I said, man, rip us apart if you need to.
Right.
Let us know what we missed. Everything down below. Leave comments.
Give gems. Like, dude, what actually was.
Yes.
Riddler was different, man.
We're wide open to it.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, yes. Shout out to y'all. This has been the Just Bake channel where we do
birds. This a
bats.
Bat, nigga.